Hello, I've been feeling that you guys don't really understand my story because of how poorly I explained it back then. So I'm going to be retelling and changing some things up so you guys can understand future chapters. Let's start. We start off with the player, who I'm going to refer with as the boy Boskard 2, wondering where is he at. He hears a sound down the hall and decides to investigate it. He is currently experiencing a memory that dates back quite a while. He fell asleep during the journey to the airport. Everything feels jumbled on this map, and the environment is undeniably dark. That happens because all of his memories are being compressed into a single, chaotic location. He has a memory of him arresting Mimi, who is now his best friend. We are introduced to 3 kids who later play a big part in the story. Mimi and the 3 kids made a bold escape. Unfortunately, Mimi was not quick enough and ended up getting arrested. Before you ask how these 3 kids became friends with the boy Boskard 2, let me set the stage for the exciting journey ahead. After Mimi and the boy Boskard 2 reunited, they found a way to forgive each other. It's only the beginning, as the kids also decided to put their differences behind them. The memory is interrupted by Doggy. The boy Boskard 2 has no idea who he is, neither does Doggy, who tells him to wake up. He reminds the boy Boskard 2 that this whole situation is just a distorted memory, in which the chapter ends right afterward. After the dream, we come back to the boy Boskard 2 and Minnie outside the airport. We have no idea where they are going currently. All we know is that they are heading to a place where the cure is located. The map itself is literally just an airport, so there's no explanation on this. Let's move on to the ending of this chapter. We come across a wolf named Willow, who is about to board the train. She asks what we are doing here. After confronting her, she agrees to assist us in reaching our desired destination. It seems Willow had a clear idea of our destination, which raises a few eyebrows. However, with the boy Boskard 2 and Mimi now having a pilot, they were sure everything is gonna be alright. Willow firmly confronts us, instructing Pony to guard us closely and ensure we don't attempt to escape. A dialogue unfolds between the boy Boskard 2 and Pony, where they passionately explore the reasons behind Pony's decision to leave. Meanwhile, the others finds a vent they can go through to escape this warehouse. After escaping, Pony appears behind them, telling the others that the cure isn't on this planet. Now I'm going to be briefly honest, I'm going to change this up a little. We are going to skip chapters 5 and 6, because those aren't actual canon to the story. Think of them like fillers in anime. What I am going to change this cutscene to is that instead of Pony saying it's on another planet, it's in another laboratory. Which means Willow lied about having the cure. In this chapter we are introduced to Z and Zeus's older sister, who happens to own the laboratory with the cure in it. After successfully completing the map, we are finally introduced to the cure. The squad questions its small size, but before we can dwell on it, we are summoned to another location. This infected demands that we stay out of her way, asserting that we possess a very special gift within us. To this day, the nature of that gift remains a mystery. You'll need to be patient and wait for future chapters to uncover the truth. We are jolted back to reality by Mimi, who firmly tells us to snap out of it and take charge to fix everything. Right after that, the chapter concludes. It has been revealed that the cure we initially encountered was for a different issue. The true cure is hidden beneath the laboratory. Zizzy has assigned us a quest to retrieve this cure and find a way to escape. She is unable to join us because she is too afraid to venture out. After our escape, we find ourselves trapped in the woods with no way to return, as the infected block our path. Pandy suddenly appears behind us, ready to help. Since we can't craft anything in this laboratory, he instructs us to head to the lab in Paris. And then the chapter ends here. Pandy and the boy Boskard are set on using a ship to travel to Paris, but they encounter a familiar face along the way. Turns out Willow was coming. This whole time Willow was after the cure too. We are engaged in a battle against her, and with Georgie's assistance, we successfully hold her back. After finishing the map, we back Willow into a corner, but then we flash back to Willow and Polly in 2020, where we see them trapping Budgie in a storage room. Honestly, there isn't any particularly important detail in this flashback, it's simply Willow reflecting on the good old times. We return to the present, which is the year 2030. Fun fact, the actual video states it's 2500, but obviously, it's unrealistic to expect anyone to live that long. Willow is deep in reflection, considering her past actions and the regrets that accompany them. They arrive at the destination, marking the end of this chapter. They have finally arrived at their destination, Paris Happy Island. Georgie is extremely excited about this place. However, the true areas of this island remain a mystery to us. They say there have been rumors of a lab being under this quote-unquote happy island, and that's where the cure is being stored. In the end, the group firmly says their final goodbyes before entering the laboratory. Pandy decides to stay with Willow and the other people of the group. Also, if you're wondering where Zizzy is, she stayed back at the other laboratory to keep watch. And that's where this chapter ends. The two finally enter the laboratory, determined to find the cure. It's there that Georgie stumbles upon his sister. For clarity, Penny isn't actually speaking out loud, she possesses the ability to communicate telepathically, thanks to Tio. More details will be revealed in Book 2. Georgie and Penny engage in a serious conversation. Penny states firmly that she is no longer his sister, signifying her departure from their bond. Just when the moment feels definitive, Zizzy steps in, revealing that she chose to follow them instead of remaining behind. After finishing the map, they confidently crafted the actual cure. Each person presented their case for why they deserved it. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Penny struck and killed the boy Bosker 2 with a single hit. Everyone was left in shock, especially Mimi. In that moment, Willow made a decisive choice to betray them and align herself with Penny on her quest. Penny's voice echoed clearly in Willow's mind, guiding her actions with unwavering clarity. With Willow back on the opposite side and the boy Boskers 2 dead, the group was at an all-time low. And that's where the story for Book 1 ends. In the end, Willow teamed up with Piggy and decisively captured the boy Bosker 2. Meanwhile, Mimi took the kids to find shelters, where she encountered Bunny. Zizzy claimed she had errands to run. As for Pandy, she mysteriously vanished, and we still have no clue about her whereabouts. The story continues in Book 2. If you want to watch it, you should definitely check my channel.